is your boy Cam Chris, and I'm here back better than ever. Um, can I get a quick round of applause, please? Round of applause? Round of applause. Can I get a quick round of applause, please? Because today is my 22nd birthday. It is December 15th, 2022. It is 12:21 a.m. I decided to film this video. It was really spontaneous. I got this feeling at like 11:45, and I'm just like, you know what? I can record. I'm gonna record a video for the people. Um, what I'm talking about today is 22, year 22. I have been alive for 22 years, and we are on to year 23 coming up, and it has been like year 21 has been really, really trying. It has been tough. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, and sometimes it feels like I've had more overwhelming. I've had more low lows than high highs, if that makes sense. I've had more down days than I've had up, is what I feel like. But yet and still, the Lord remains the same. He has been great. He has been wonderful to me over these past 365 days. He has been fantastic to me over the last 22 years. Going back to my birth, where my mom was like extremely sick, and it was, you know, the way the story was described to me was as if I probably would not have made it. And it's like, especially being sick during winter months. And that's tough. Just like y'all saw on a vlog yesterday, that Brooklyn has the flu. My mom had, I believe, the flu, or she had something. She was sick. She was terribly sick when she was pregnant with me, leading up to my birth. But even back then, God still kept me, and he still kept my mom, which I thank him for. But getting to later on in my life, losing my dad was tough. But still, God held on to me. And I talked about it in the Letters to God song. If you guys haven't saw that song, you can check it out up in the iCard. The music video is out, and so is the lyric video. It is also up on all platforms, on Apple Music and Spotify. And I thank you guys so much for the love that you guys have shown to that music video. I don't think I said that. Thank you. Thank you. I was very nervous about how that song would come off, because it was a tough song to write. First of all, if you listen to it, everything that I'm talking about in the song, it comes from a deep, sad place. But it also talks about the joy of how God is still with me. But it comes off as it's a tough write. It was also a very tough song to record. And then it's I wouldn't say it's a tough listen, because a lot of people, everybody that I've talked to about it, they tell me it's a banger, but it's tough for me to even listen to it still. And it's a lot of songs that I have like that. Y'all hear a lot of my new music coming up on the Kingdom Project when we finally finish it. The Kingdom Project is the album that Letters to God is going on, but everything that I write comes from a place of seriousness. It comes from my relationship with people, my relationship with God. And Letters to God was one of those songs where I just decided it was kind of literally like a letter to God. And I basically just wrote down everything I was thinking, everything I was feeling. I was just like, you know what, God, I hope this gets to you well. Yeah, thank you so much for the likes, the comments, the shares, the listens. I really appreciate you guys. Over the 2022 year, over the year 2022, which was me being 21, now 22, I feel like I've accomplished a lot. I feel like I've definitely accomplished a lot. I stepped into music, which is crazy to me because I never thought that I would be here. Not just writing music, not just recording music, but actually putting music out for people to listen to, because I'm a very introverted person and I don't like to be this way. But it's just the way I've always been. And that has definitely been a tough thing for me, being this introverted, being this type of way. Even doing YouTube, it was really tough for me to do YouTube because it was just like, people see me now. And as a photographer, I'm so used to being behind. I'm so used to being behind the camera that stepping in front of it was a real scary thing for me. But I thank you guys for the views, for the comments, for the subscribes, for the shares, everything, the likes. I just thank you guys for the support that you guys have shown me in 2022. And I guess this is my salute for the year as well. Even though this might not be the last video that I record, it's only the 15th. This is not going to be the last video that I record, but I just want to say thank you. While I'm here, I want to say thank you for the support in 2022. It has been amazing. In the year 2023, or in the year, in the next 365 days, from December 15, 2022 to December 15, 2023, until my next birthday, I plan to do so much. I plan on recording so much more music. Currently in the works. The Kingdom Project is not the only album that I have. And the only album that I'm putting together. There are 2 other projects that I'm seriously working on. So you guys can expect those to come in the near future. You guys can also expect more vlogs like the one you saw yesterday with Brooklyn, the whole hospital thing. And keep her in your prayers, guys. I didn't mention that in the vlog yesterday, but make sure you guys keep Brooklyn in your prayers. She's doing a whole lot better than she was. She's feeling like herself again. Her fever finally broke, and she's, I've been taking her temperature pretty frequently, and it's looking pretty normal. She does still have a runny nose, but other than that, she's cool. Pray my strength as well, because taking care of a sick child, it's possible for you to get sick as well, but we're praying against that, and we're also taking medicine for it. But yeah, coming up in the next year, more music is coming, y'all. More vlogs are coming. I think I'm going to record videos of my process to making music, like the making of songs that I'm dropping. There will be a video coming out for the album that I'm releasing. Or I would say we, because it's a team behind the stuff that I do, y'all. Y'all may not see them all the time, but yeah, there's a team behind the stuff that I do. But you'll see more stuff, more videos, more content from me, and I can promise you that it'll be a whole lot more than you saw in over this last year. By the age of 23, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but there's some things in my spirit that I'm really working toward, building my relationship with God even stronger than it has been over the last 22 years. That's one thing that's like super important to me. And the older Brooklyn gets, me hitting 22 and her hitting 2, meaning, I'm going into 23 next year and she's going into 3 next year. She's going to get to the age where everything she sees me doing, she's going to start doing. Even now, she still copies me a lot of the time. But one thing that I want to see her do is mimic me studying my Bible. I want her to mimic me getting on my knees and praying. I want her to copy me crying out to God on a daily basis. I want her to see the God in me. And that's one thing I've lacked for a while, has been the vulnerability to cry out to God. And, I want to really rebuild and build on my relationship with God and my relationship with people. One of my brothers, JB, said that, as we move forward in life, one thing that we're definitely going to need is a good relationship with people. So that's, listen, I love everybody, but it's tough sometimes, man. Um, but you gotta work for it. We're gonna go through. We're gonna go through individually. We're gonna go through with people. We're gonna go through with things like work and money and all this different stuff. But at the end of the day, we just gotta work. We just gotta work. So I'm also setting up a podcast where it's strictly audio. So you'll still get the video on YouTube, but there's just going to be audio on like Apple Podcast and Spotify and all the other, or maybe like one or two other podcast platforms. But that's coming soon. Listen, y'all, I'm going to wrap this thing up because I don't want to be here all day. I'm pretty sure y'all tired of listening to me talk, because I ain't really talking about nothing. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to God. God, I thank you for hitting 22 years. Even if it hasn't been easy, you still stuck with me, Lord. I just thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody who supported me over this last year. Just thank you. Each and every one of you. I love 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 you. I wish I had Brooklyn in this video because it'll make it a whole lot better. But she's currently sleeping. She wasn't up to tell me happy birthday. Whatever. But yeah, man, I will see y'all later. Listen, peace, love, and hair grease from your boy Cam I Am. I'll catch you on the flip. Try some green eggs and ham. Keep going. You're chosen by God. Always remember, we got next. I love you. If you don't believe me, know that God loves you. Continue to believe in the kingdom because the kingdom believes in you. This is Cam Chris signing off. This has been the Cam Chris Experience.